Hello lovely people, I'm Sarah and today I am going to make some ginger crunch. Yum, I love ginger. Bit of a funny story about me and this pot of ginger that we obtained, but I'll put that in at the end of the video for those that don't want to hear me waffle. So in a bowl we want 150 grams of butter. Of course use table spread if you're going cheap. Use butter if you want to use butter. Your call, I shan't judge. Into this we want to put half a cup of sugar and a quarter of a cup of golden syrup. We want to melt that all down together, either in a microwave or a double boiler, or just put it all in the pan, melt it together, whatever you like. I'm just going to put this in the microwave. So about 1 minute in the microwave, that got that all nice and melty. This is what I like about this ginger crunch recipe, because it incorporates. A lot of them are very thin, there's not a lot to them. This one's actually got like rolled oats and coconut in. Yum. 1.5 cups of rolled oats. 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. And half a cup of desiccated coconut. Now to this we add 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. I have got this crushed ginger for reasons I will explain at the end of the video. This is an experiment for me. I've not tried making anything like this with crushed ginger. Normally this is used more like for savoury things, but I can't handle it in anything savoury. So I'm trying this. I've read different accounts of substitution, apparently about like for like. If anything, I've read you may want to add more of this than you would the powdered stuff. So I'm going to add the 2 teaspoons and then I might just have a wee taste of the dough. See if I think I need to add more, because you can always add more but you can't take it out. So I add 2 teaspoons and mix this all together really well. Well, that's pretty good actually. It's definitely got a different taste than like the dried ground ginger. It's nice though. Not like it is in a horrible savoury dish. I'm going to press this into a tin. Just reusing a bit of baking paper that I used for something else. My baking paper lasts for ages, so I always reuse it. Now we're going to put that in the oven at 170 degrees on fan bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. And in the meantime, I will prepare the topping. So I'm going to show you guys a party trick. I need icing sugar for this. And I've already been down to my local Fresh Choice to pick up that coconut because I didn't have enough. I've got 1 cup of icing sugar and I need 2. I'll show you how to make icing sugar. It really is as simple as normal sugar blended. Use an old yogurt container, that'll work. That'll do. I mean, not quite at the icing sugar stage yet. We're sort of in between caster sugar and icing sugar there, but you know, I'm impatient. But there you go, a little tip. And of course normal sugar is cheaper than icing sugar. It's not quite 100% the same, you know, consistency. It'll do. It's fine. It'll be fine. We want 100 grams of butter, about 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. So, and then we're wanting to melt this again. This time we are wanting it super duper hot, like you want it boiling. So I'm just going to do that in the microwave again because I've already put it in the bowl. I didn't think to put it in the pan. No biggie. Just having a nice wee bubble. So into here we are going to put the 2 cups of icing sugar, or the 1 cup of icing sugar and 1 cup of, might not quite as fine as it could be, icing sugar due to a lack of patience. 4 teaspoons of ginger, whether it be crushed, ground, whatever. I don't think I would say it's stronger, it's just different. It is a slightly more different, fresh kind of a flavour to it. Given the option, I'll be honest, I would probably go for the dried, ground up ginger. Personal preference. That is perfect. That tastes so yummy. That has just come out of the oven. I'm going to pour this on top of here and then just wait for it to set. Smells yummy. The kids have been going nuts wanting to try this.
Oh, come on, I get a piece up, Sam.
It's meant to be nice and soft on the top. Oh yeah.
That's really...
It's different from, sometimes ginger slices are really, really crunchy on the bottom, which I like, but this is still very, very yummy. It is oaty. It's got bite to it. Vanishing behind children. Hi, still here.
It's really good. Try.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The top layer of stuff.
It's a bit grainy, but the flavour's good.
It's nice and...
There's a reason the top bit's a little bit grainy. I ran out of icing sugar, so I wasted up normal sugar. Do what you gotta do to not make these.
Crunchy at the top.
That is really yummy. This is a good recipe. Do it, people. While the kids are licking stuff. Hit like, leave me a comment, hit subscribe, make some of this, and I will see you next week. Bye. So for those that want a bit of a story time, I have this little pot of crushed ginger. Reason I obtained this is because my husband Clint, he wanted to try out a recipe. He likes every now and then having a play and trying out something different, and he saw this recipe for dal. Now I've already done a dal video on this channel before, but this was a bit different. It was one you sort of put in a pot in the fireplace, cook it all day. You use black lentils for it. It was a bit different. It had a few different ingredients, including ginger. I said to him before he made it, I hate ginger. Anything savoury with ginger in it, I can't do it. And he said, no, trust me, it'll be great. He ended up getting called out to work, so I ended up adding the ingredients. I promised him I would put some ginger in. I put about a quarter of the amount that was meant to go in. And that's all I could taste. It was awful. He loved it. He thought it was brilliant. My son, he thought it was really great too. Both the girls, they were kind of on my side. They just thought, ugh. But apparently he wished he had the camera to watch, because I don't like the kids getting fussy about food. And so I'll always ask them to at least give it a good go before you give up on eating something new. So I was trying to eat this thing, and it was the sort of thing that you have it with like a naan bread, but we just made like wraps, just flatbread type things. And so yeah, I dished some of this up, and I could smell the ginger a mile off, and yeah, I was chewing it and I was eating it, and I didn't think I was pulling a face or anything. I was just, I kind of thought, okay, I'm gonna at least have 5 or 6 decent mouthfuls of this. I didn't want to put the kids off liking it. And Clint just looked at me and he suddenly burst out laughing. And a couple of my other kids looked at me and they started laughing. And I didn't know I was pulling a face. Apparently the face I was pulling was priceless. That's why I have this abomination here that I've got to use up in sweet things now. He has promised me he will never again put ginger in a savoury recipe. It's just one of those things, I can't handle it.